Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. There's this one quote that says weak habits kill strong goals. And I wanted to make a video about it because I feel like sometimes we don't even realize what habits are killing our goals. No. 1. Procrastination. You know that feeling when you have a lot of work to do, but you keep putting it off for later? Yeah, that's procrastination. It's basically waiting to do something that should be done now until it becomes an emergency. And most of us procrastinate. But if you want to succeed in life, you need to kick that habit because procrastination is the enemy of progress. Do you know why procrastination is so dangerous? Because it prevents us from doing what needs to be done now. And by putting things off, we not only miss deadlines, but we also increase our stress levels. It can lead to poor performance at work or school and missed opportunities. If you find yourself constantly procrastinating, try breaking down your tasks into smaller steps. This way it won't seem as overwhelming, and you'll be more likely to get started. Also, if you want to improve your focus and productivity, I recommend checking out our other video called How to Train Your Brain to Focus. No to low self-esteem. Our self-esteem can significantly impact our ability to achieve our goals. When we don't believe in ourselves, we might not even try to pursue the things we want or give up easily when faced with challenges. We might also avoid opportunities because of fear of failure or not feeling worthy of success. If you struggle with low self-esteem, remember that you're not alone. It's a common issue, and there is help available. Talking to a trusted friend or family member can be a good first step. They can offer support and understanding as you work on building up your self-esteem. Additionally, seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor can provide you with tools and strategies to overcome negative thoughts and beliefs. Number 3. Poor time management. The way you manage your time can either help you reach your goals or be one of the reasons you do and achieve them. If you're always running late, missing deadlines, or feeling overwhelmed by your schedule, it may be time to take a closer look at how you're managing your time. One way to improve your time management skills is to set specific goals for each day. This will give you something to work towards and help you stay focused. Another helpful tip is to break down larger tasks into smaller ones. This will make them seem less daunting and help you get started. If you want more tips on how to manage your time, check out our video called 5 Ways to Make the Most of Your Time. 4. Negative self-talk. Have you ever noticed your inner monologue? What do you say to yourself when you're facing a challenge or setback? Our inner dialogue can have a profound impact on our behavior and decision-making abilities. When we engage in negative self-talk, we're essentially limiting our potential and preventing ourselves from achieving our goals. For example, if you retrying to start a business but keep thinking, I'm not good enough or I'm not smart enough, these negative thoughts will hinder your progress. To overcome negative self-talk, it's important to be aware of your inner dialogue and challenge those negative thoughts. Ask yourself if they're really true and consider the evidence. Place negative thoughts with positive affirmations and focus on your strengths and past accomplishments. Remember, your self-talk can either be your biggest cheerleader or your worst critic. Choose to be your own biggest fan and believe in your ability to achieve your goals. 5. Fear of failure. Fear of failure can be a major obstacle to achieving our goals. When we're afraid of failing, we might not even try to pursue the things we want or give up easily when faced with challenges. It's important to remember that failure is a natural part of the journey toward success. Every successful person has experienced failure at some point, and it's crucial to learn from it and keep moving forward. To overcome the fear of failure, try reframing the way you think about it. Instead of seeing failure as a setback, view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Celebrate small victories and be proud of every step you take towards your goals. If you're struggling to overcome the fear of failure, don't hesitate to seek support from others. Talk to friends, family members, or mental health professionals who can help you process your emotions and develop healthy coping mechanisms. 6. Lack of support system. Achieving our goals can be challenging, and having a support system can make all the difference. A lack of support system can lead to feelings of isolation, which can make it difficult to stay motivated and pursue our dreams. If you don't have a strong support system, it's important to seek out communities and groups of people who share similar interests and goals as you. These connections can provide the emotional support and guidance necessary to stay on track. It can also be helpful to find mentors or role models who have achieved what you aspire to and learn from their experiences. Remember, you don't have to go it alone. There are people out there who can help and support you on your journey. We hope this video was helpful in identifying some of the habits that might be holding you back from achieving your goals. It's important to be aware of these habits and take steps to overcome them. Whether it's through setting small, achievable goals, practicing self-compassion, improving time management skills, or seeking support from others, each step you take will bring you closer to where you want to be. Don't let these habits define you. You have the power to change your habits and achieve your dreams. Just believe in yourself and keep moving forward. We set big goals, but we're not willing to make the big changes that are required to achieve those goals. Listen to that again. We set big goals, but we're not willing to make the big changes that are required to achieve those goals. I want you to think of something you really want to do in your life. Maybe it's getting in shape. You want to lose weight? Get healthy. Feel better about yourself. Or maybe it's making more money. You want to be financially free, retire early, take care of your family. Maybe it's starting a business. You have this entrepreneurial spirit inside of you. You want to be your own boss, work for yourself, have freedom with your time. Whatever your goal is, write it down. Get it out of your head. Write it down on a piece of paper. Get very specific about what you want. Then I want you to think about the changes that you need to make to achieve that goal. If your goal is to lose weight and get in shape, what kind of changes do you need to make? You need to change your diet. You need to eat healthier foods. You need to exercise regularly. You need to get enough sleep. You need to manage your stress. If your goal is to make more money, what kind of changes do you need to make? Well, you need to change your job or start a side hustle. You need to acquire new skills. You need to network with other people. You need to read books on finance and entrepreneurship. If your goal is to start a business, what kind of changes do you need to make? Well, you need to change your mindset. You need to become an entrepreneur, become a leader. You need to develop a growth mindset. You need to learn how to manage people and handle the finances of a business. So whatever your goal is, I want you to write it down, and I want you to write down the changes that you need to make to achieve that goal. Now, be honest with yourself. Be brutally honest. Are you willing to make these changes? Are you really committed to achieving your goal? Or are your goals just a fantasy, just a daydream? We all have bad habits. We all do. But we also have good habits. And our habits either help us achieve our goals or they don't. A habit is simply a behavior that we repeat over and over until it becomes automatic. So if we want to achieve a big goal, we need to develop some big habits. Here are some examples of weak habits that kill strong goals. Procrastination. If you're always putting things off, if you're always delaying your work, if you're always making excuses, then you're never going to achieve your goals. Another one is lack of focus. If you can't concentrate, if you can't pay attention, if you're always distracted by your phone or social media, then you're never going to achieve your goals. Another one is laziness. If you're not willing to put in the effort, if you're not willing to go the extra mile, then you're never going to achieve your goals. And here are some examples of strong habits that can help you achieve your goals. Goal setting. When you set clear, specific goals, you give yourself direction. You know what you want to achieve, and you can make a plan to achieve it. Another one is focus. When you're able to concentrate and pay attention, you can get more done in less time. You can really make progress toward your goals. Another one is discipline. When you're disciplined, you're able to resist temptations and distractions and stay on track. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, but how we use those hours can vary greatly. Some people will watch TV and waste their time away, while others will use that same time to learn something new or work on their side hustle. It all comes down to our habits. Our habits either help us achieve our goals or they don't. So I want you to think about the changes that you need to make to achieve your goals. Are you willing to make these changes? Are you really committed to achieving your goal? Or are your goals just a fantasy? It's just a daydream. If you're serious about achieving your goals, then you need to make a commitment to yourself. You need to make a promise that you will develop the right habits and break the bad ones. You need to remind yourself of your goals every day. You need to visualize yourself achieving your goals. You need to believe in yourself. You need to have faith in yourself. You can achieve your goals. I know you can. But it all starts with a single step. Are you willing to take that step? Are you willing to start today? Because if you are, then you can achieve anything you want in life. I promise you that. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and share it if you found it valuable. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Take care and I'll see you next time.